friends, welcome you on our channel. Today we will touch on the issue which for millennia will excite the minds of philosophers, scientists, mystics, and ordinary people. This question sounds like this: does the universe have a plan, or everything that happens is only an accident? Let's try to consider different points of view, from ancient beliefs to modern scientific discoveries. And of course, we will come to the final view of why our existence matters. Since ancient times, a man looked into the night sky and wondered, why all this? Why are the stars shine? Why are the planets rotate? Why is we here and right now we are? For ancient thinkers, the world was not a chaotic set of events. Pythagoras saw in space the harmony of numbers, and the Stoics talked about the mind, which permeates everything that exists. Eastern philosophers, in turn, considered reality as a manifestation of a single law or path, where every detail is associated with another. In the myths of different cultures, you can find a common feature: the idea that the universe did not arise just so that it has order, meaning, structure. People believe that we are part of this system, and therefore our life also matters. With the development of science in the 17th to 18th centuries, the world began to be considered differently. Scientists have discovered the laws of mechanics, gravity, and optics. It seemed that the universe was a huge clock mechanism created once and working according to strict laws. But over time, this look became more complicated. Darwin showed that life develops through gradual changes and selection. And later, the discovery of quantum physics destroyed the idea of the world as a completely predictable machine. It turned out that the very basis of matter is hidden by uncertainty, probability, and opportunity. There is a paradox here. On the one hand, the laws of nature seem strict and universal. On the other hand, our existence is like an incredible coincidence. Let's look at several facts. If the forces of interactions in atoms differed at least to a share of a percentage, the stars could not form heavy elements that consist of life. If the distance of the Earth from the Sun was slightly different, the water could not exist in a liquid form. Even the structure of the DNA molecule itself is the result of the finest balance of the laws of physics and chemistry. Many scientists call this an anthropic principle. The universe is arranged just so that mind and life are possible in it. But is this the result of the plan, or are we simply observing where our existence is possible? Imagine a roulette where billions of balls fall by billions of cells. The probability that one of them will fall into the desired cage is negligible. But if we see the result, this means that at least one of the balls really got there. Maybe we just live in the version of reality where everything turned out that way. But here another question arises. Is it really all this magnificence? Stars, galaxies, planets, life and mind? Just a statistical win? One of the most amazing facts is our consciousness itself. We not only exist, but are also able to realize the very fact of existence. We ask questions about the meaning. We create music, art, science. We strive for knowledge, as if inside us have a desire to understand more than just the rules of survival. Some philosophers argue that consciousness is not a byproduct of evolution, but a fundamental property of reality. In this perspective, it becomes part of the fabric of the universe, as if the universe through us looks at itself. Scientists offer different hypotheses. Multiverse. Perhaps there is an infinite number of worlds, and we live in where the conditions came up for life. Simulation. Some philosophers suggest that our world is an artificial model created by a more developed mind. Self-organization. Matter by its nature strives for complication of harmony, and life is only one of the stages of this path. Each of these ideas answers the question in its own way. Is it an accident or a plan? And here lies the main idea. Even if we never know the final answer, our existence is already filled with meaning. After all, what do we see? We are part of the universe, capable of realizing ourselves. We are the continuation of billions of years of space evolution. We are living proof that reality can give birth to mind, beauty, love, creativity. Imagine, atoms, once former part of the stars, are now gathered in us so that we could think about eternal issues. Isn't that the greatest miracle? And let someone call this with a coincidence, and someone is an intention, the result is left alone. We are here, And we have the opportunity to make life better, deeper, and brighter. We can create, love, explore, inspire. We can be those who make sense to their existence. So it doesn't matter whether it is an accident or a plan, we ourselves turn our life into something significant. Friends, today we have gone from ancient myths to modern hypotheses, reflecting on whether our appearance accidentally or behind it is a plan. And regardless of what point of view we choose, the result is inspiring. We are part of the great history, and our presence in it makes it even more amazing. See you, friends.